The way I grew up, we kind of took every sport seriously. Like my parents were really into sports.
My dad played soccer in college at William & Mary, so I thought I was going to be a soccer player.
Even though I was playing every other sport, I knew lacrosse was it.
It was my least favorite sport until like middle schoolish, and then I started playing club.
You go into club, and I feel like that increases how much you love the game. Is just being year-round, being with a great group of girls for about 5, 6, 7 years.
That's what was the difference for me with lacrosse, is that I was able to garner a lot of really close friendships.
That's where I really fell in love with the game.
We're going to throw a lot of stuff at you, but you've got to remember what we're doing in days prior to this and weeks prior to this, because it all builds up into one big thing that's going to work awesome. But from your end, if you need to go home and write it down, whatever you need to do to make sure that you're remembering what we're doing day in and day out and can put it into practice, it's going to be really, really important. Good job, Terps.
Terps on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Terps!
Here are the finalists for the Women's TERPS Award.
The winner is Taylor Cummings.
Hi, I'm Taylor Cummings. I'm a senior midfielder here at the University of Maryland.
Taylor Cummings has tied it. Cummings inside, shot, score! Fires and scores! Taylor Cummings.
This year's 2015 award, Fear the Turtle, Taylor Cummings, University of Maryland.
It's an awesome feeling to have won it the past 2 years, but it really is a representation of the other 33 girls that were here, because the person who wins it isn't there without their team.
Taylor's the best. She's the best player I've ever played with. She can control a game. She can take over the game. It starts with the draw, but offensively, she's one of the biggest threats on our team. She puts in a ton of extra work. She's always doing extra running, always shooting around, doing extra things, and I think that's the biggest difference, and that's what makes her so much better. I think she does define lacrosse today.
The goal is the same every year. We want to win a championship. It's just how we get there is a little different each year. Having won a championship the year before, I think there's always a lot of pressure. But we returned a really good group of girls, and we had a really good freshman class, especially with Meg coming in.
Whittle. Whittle on the isolation, going to goal, she scores!
Megan just goes hard. For her to play that well as a freshman is just unbelievable. She goes hard on the ride, she's a phenomenal dodger, really able to kind of be so dangerous from that left side, and she's fearless in attacking the cage. She will go hard all the time, no matter what.
Coming in as a freshman, it was really exciting to be a part of such an awesome group.
It's just about getting used to each other, playing with each other, getting the freshmen out of their heads and just comfortable with us.
I know I was like it last year, where you're a little timid freshman year and you just kind of want to get used to, you want to show the coaches that you're willing to play, but you don't want to overstep any boundaries.
She did a really good job, just really fighting with us. She made a difference out there.
Coming in not knowing much, you realize like, these are my girls, we did it together. Looking back at every morning practice, everything you've been through, it's all so worth it.
Ready, up, up!
You're pretty busy. Overall, your days are pretty jam-packed.
You wake up, you have practice, you have a lift or running from class to class. After that, if I have time, I'll come to the field, do some wall ball.
All the runs, all the practices, all the lifts, all the classes that you've missed. There's some days where you don't want to go to practice and you don't feel like going to lift, but then you look around and you're with 33 other girls who are doing the exact same thing, who are your best friends. You have to have everyone fighting for the same goal. And I think that's what makes the difference between a championship team and a team who doesn't go all the way.